to the show tonight. Okay, so Nikki has been using online course to get some stuff done in different states. And yeah, Nikki, I'd love to have your update. As a matter of fact, we're just going to stop the show right now. And you can put your update in there and I'll post it right on there right now. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Nikki and her team were like 4 different foreclosures jammed up in different states. Well, I don't know, something to that. And the judges were having trouble responding and having to recuse themselves or whatever. Nikki says one of her cases. Oh, oh, uh, uh. There you go. So how did that work, Nikki? Did you guys get before the court, then you put the judge on the spot and order the judge to follow the state law that the judge's supposed to be following? It's interesting to know how that ended up getting lined up in court. Here's the way this should work in my perfect world. Sometime I'm the only one in it. Right now, Nikki's in it. There's a few other people. Okay, so there's a few people in it. In my perfect world, okay, you will get the state crap dismissed, before you get the lawsuit filed in federal court, or about the time you get the lawsuit filed in federal court, or sometime thereafter the lawsuit filed in federal court. The goal is to force them to dismiss that in state court, and once it's dismissed in state court, now you can move the federal court judge to order them fools to come sit down at the table for the settlement discussions. Think about it. If they have to dismiss it in state court, they were screwing with you. I mean, so when you file your lawsuit in federal court, after you do the steps that I got lined up here, and you file your lawsuit in federal court, and it got dismissed over there, I don't know. I'm not as smart as an attorney. I say this a lot. I'm not as smart as an attorney, but I'm thinking if it got dismissed over there, then there's nothing to litigate. I don't know. Somebody help me here. Do I have this looking right, or did I go off the base? So, and this is why it's so important to study the instructional videos and the updated instructional videos that are only found in the instructional video playlist. People watch all other 400 videos and they think those are instructional videos, and I'm not showing you a single document. In the instructional videos, I open up the documents, I show you the front page, I talk about the stuff that, yeah, that's what's. And so when you don't look at the instructional video, then you're pretty much just using my documents like they're conventional, and that's not going to help you at all. As a matter of fact, that's going to get your ass moved up to the top of the list so they can go ahead and take care of you before you figure out that you got fired, but you ain't opened the fire hose, so ain't nobody getting burned. Nice. What state was this in, Nikki? Well, yeah, he didn't think that you would read that. That was in New Jersey, huh? Interesting. Yeah, that online course is pretty badass, and the documents in the online course are not the same as the documents in the lawsuit packages. I had to figure out a way to beef that up since I'm charging more, and structured that package for business entrepreneurs who are legal coaches. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. I don't call them paralegals because we ain't doing paralegal shit. Paralegals kiss attorneys' asses. We kick him. And also for property investors, I have several property investors who are training their in-house people how to do this stuff. They're pretty much training their in-house strike team. And I can see the value in that. Once their strike team gets their things handled, then you can lease that team out to help other property investors who are or do the same thing that Nikki's doing here, and just start helping people and yeah, and having fun. So let me ask you something, Nikki. I got a question for you. Are you having fun? Yeah, we're learning as we go. So they delivered their, she said she's, I bet she is. So they delivered his deed to him and they removed his property information from their records. So I'm thinking if they did that, then there's no more payment. There's no more. If your deed is not in their office, I don't know. I mean, I can't just say stuff because I'm not smart as attorneys, and attorneys say I'm scamming people or whatever. So I just asked, if your deed is not registered in their office, could they prove that there was a mortgage loan? People don't understand that that very first illegal lien that was put on their property was put there because their property was registered. The lien was put there after their property information was registered in their office. People don't realize that that very first lien was the mortgage lien. And the reason it was illegal is because, look at it this way. If there were several people who own property, all of the owners would have to be present to sign that mortgage lien, right? So the fact that the alleged lender accepted your signature on the alleged mortgage lien shows that you own the property already. I smell stink. Now, don't ask me. Actually, I can explain it to you, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Nikki said she's having she's having fun. Yeah. I'm glad you can say that, Nikki, because if I said that, yeah, attorneys would be saying I'm scamming people. People be saying I'm lying. I don't never say that because what I tell people is I teach you the facts. The facts are that the process is fraud. There's no law that says you have to put your stuff in their office. And if you bring the right shit to the table, free and clear. I love that. I might just leave that sit here. You're doing good work, young lady. You're doing good work. I'm proud. And this really, this pretty much makes my day because this is the reason why I'm here. I want other people to learn how to punch these people in the face. Yeah, they pissed off the wrong person messing with me. Yeah. And now we got some people that's taking care of teaching other people. I don't know what they're doing, but what I do know is that free and clear. At the end of the day, there's no law. There's no law that says that they have no. There is no law. And if you understand that and you bring the right fire to the table, now the online course, the documents in the online course address the illegal path they took to get with the mortgage lien and all of that. One of the things in the online course, you're saying in the online course lawsuit package, you're saying that there are 6 things missing from the contract that the attorneys filed in court. These 6 things you agreed to the lender with. Now, one of those 6 things is you're saying you agreed with the lender that you were going to do the deal according to the GAAP accounting principle, which are the banking laws, the federal banking laws. Now, the lender can't argue that they did because they didn't. They can't say they didn't because they would be admitting that they violated federal law. That lawsuit package in online course is my best work. I'm just, well, it's going to be a toss-up between the lawsuit package in the online course and the $1,450 criminal lawsuit package. Well, one's criminal and one, so we're going to have to separate them. They're both at the top of the list in different categories. Yeah, I can live with that. That's all the value that I have to share with you guys tonight. I want to thank you for the privilege of your time, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.